G'day and welcome to Launceston, where it's approximately -1 degrees at the moment, a fresh morning. But just going to do a quick recap of the tiny races that I jumped into last night. Used to do the tiny races pretty much every week for a long time, and I feel like they were a really good training stimulus. Hadn't done them for a few months, and we're jumping into some courses in Scotland. So I've got a list of the 4 courses up on the screen now. Started with the Muckle Yin, 6K, Loch Loop, Glasgow Crit, and City in the Sgurr, all 5 to 6K. Run you through some of the finishes as we go. One of the things I don't love about the tiny races these days is the amount of bullshit cheaters in there, and today was no exception. Had to deal with that quite a bit, but it's still a good little training hit out, and pretty happy with some of the results, which I'll take you through now. Into the first race on the Muckle Yin. Given the fitness right now, I thought I'd test the field out and try and do a bit of a move on this draggy rise up to the castle section and see who in the field was interested to follow tonight. A Japanese guy was pretty keen to follow in all the races. Not sure much about him. But it was quickly evident in a minute that there were some obvious cheaters that were pretty much just going to drag the group back. So just stayed in control, got caught by the group, and then it just came down to the finish, which I'll fast forward to the last kilometre or so. Everything comes together into the breakaway Bray reverse segment here, into the last 500 metres. All about timing here. Felt really good, but you can't go too early or you're going to have a group of guys there drafting. So just waiting patiently to make my final move. Still start to kick it up a bit, but still not in a great spot with the steering in the corner coming up. Pushing hard, trying to stay in this draft, but then a couple of the key guys go inside and manage to hold on. And so I finished third. Not overly pleased with that, but it was okay. Good little rust buster. Into race 2, and there's a clear cheat out the front, D.Tom, who ruined some of the rest of the racing. I tried to go with him a bit, which, as you can see, is why it's so strung out, but couldn't get across and decided not to waste every bit of energy that I had. So it all kind of came together into breakaway Bray, and then you head up the reverse corkscrew to the finish, which I'll take you to the finish now. As you can see, listen there, says Fake Demul on pace spot out in front. Heading over the top of breakaway Bray now. You can see it's pretty strung out. Just kind of following along some of the wheels. This finish is all about craft, in my opinion. You got to hit the hill with speed and absolutely launch in early. And then a little bit of an advantage if you can get a gap with some steering on the inside will hopefully keep you away. So that was the plan. I'm kind of trying to sit a bit far back here, get a few spots further back so I can come at them at speed, use the aero and go with room to continue drafting. All right, up into the final 400-ish, start to kick it up. Aero boost has been deployed before most of the others. And now with the finishing sprint, we launch up the hill. So much more speed than these guys. Good power. There's D.Tom. We steer left, and now that's where you try and hang on. D.Tom, the cheat comes at me at 20.9 watts a kilo, but I had the craft on him. Bad luck, buddy. Nice win. Average 6.8, so it's always good to see. Nice little result for Ica there as well. Always good to race Ica. On to race 3 on the Glasgow Crit. Again, into race number 3. D.Tom there doing 16 watts a kilo. So impacting the races again. And then you got Pepta Cheetah up there as well. And then the Japanese guy that's not on Zwift Power. So plenty of BS happening around us at the moment. Got to use the aero at this part of the course to take yourself into some speed on the downhill. We'll fast forward into the last 700 or so meters now and see what happens in the finish. So up into the last little part there. Nice little comment from Listen. Yep, agree 100% with that. Just trying to stay in the group for now, not go too early. This one's going to be all about timing of both the power up and hitting the front. That was the plan. Hit the boost there, about 15 seconds to go, and off we go in a good spot. Still got draft. Things are looking like I'm going to hit the front at the right time. Perfect. Hit the front with 60 to go, and there's a nice win. Oh, sorry, D-Tom got the win, but D-Tom doesn't count. And then, so 2 wins in a row onto the City and the Sgurr, which suits me very well. So I was hoping to pick up another win to finish the evening off. Just coming up to the top of the North Sgurr, and there goes D-Tom at 13 watts a kilo. Have a look at the cadence. That's when I kind of shake my head and think, yeah, you go for it, mate. Enjoy your night. So I'm up over the top with Bertelsen and Peptachita. From here, given we'd already gapped the guys behind, I figured that if they came back at any point between now and the finish, that I'd be able to hopefully gap them again. So I was just going to sit in the wheels of one of these two and see what would happen on the descent. The Spaniard at about 100 heart rate decided to do most of the leading here, so I was happy to sit in as we head into the final kilometre. The chase group are now at 3 seconds behind, but again, like if they're going to catch us, they're going to be working pretty hard, and I still feel very in control with a good sprint finish left. So it's all well poised here for hopefully another win to finish off. You can see Beast Mode Rider is coming across at orange numbers, so the pack's pretty much getting together here just as we approach the final half a kilometre. The 2 guys behind me, I think, were right up there in the previous race, so obviously can sprint a bit. So just got to hope that I can outcraft them in the finish. So we use the feather about now, within the final 30 seconds of the race. A few of the pack come through with speed. I respond, get in the wheels, and with about 250 to go, it's time to go. So up into the finishing sprint now, 880, 920 watts. Nice little kick to finish. And then I think in the end, I'll put a couple of seconds into the guys, bit of steering. Salute to the crowd. And almost caught our cheater mate D-Tom there. Finish off. So good little return to the Tinies. First and first. Probably won't be back again for a little while, but hope you enjoyed the video. I finished with a little climb portal event, which can recommend, by the way, if you want some little extra training stimulus throughout the Tour de France month. I'll show you a little clip of what that looked like. So you can see here, like, it's pretty motivating having a group of riders around on the climb portal, which, you know, I've done the climb portals before, but never with kind of like a pack around me. So can recommend as a little extra training stimulus. Again, D-Tom showed up, so he took probably his 400th win for the night. But overall, a good training day and a good finish to the week. Thanks for watching.